Hello everybody. I'm out here today. It's no hunting season in right now. Dog hair is on my camera. And me and Miss Daisy, we out here gonna shoot the bow a little bit and just walk. And I could renew my permit and hunt the military base, but I got so much stuff to do around the house, I decided to wait until I get my work done, and then I'll go hunt. And you can't hunt on the management area right now until April the 5th. But anyway, we out here, we're gonna shoot the bow a little bit and just walk. And this is the best practice for me. If I go to shoot targets, especially shooting at spots, you know, a spot on a bag or bag targets, it's like I ain't ever shot a bow before sometimes. But I get out here shooting stumps, pine cones and stuff like that. It's good practice, and you're in the woods just like you would be hunting. And turkey season right around the corner. So I enjoy doing this. And I really love to hunt. But you know, some countries they can't hunt, and this is what they do. And I really feel sorry for them folks, but this is very much enjoyable. So y'all follow along here. We no telling what we'll come across. And we always scouting, you know. And I don't have any broadheads on me. Can't do that out here while it ain't hunting season. I just got some blunts. And my hound right there. Beautiful day. It was 45, I think. Sun's come out now. It's pretty nice. And I'm using my back quiver, as you see. I'm trying to get used to it. Deer tracks. Trying to get used to it, and I don't know that I see myself hunting with it, but it is fun to tote on doing something like this. So y'all come on and go with us. We'll take a few shots along the way and see how we do. Shooting pretty strong. I feel really good. If I can ever manage to get on a pig, I might could shoot him. Hey, life is good. Let's go. We ain't in no swamp, as you can tell. We in some different kind of woods here, but the good thing about it, short trees like this, the hurricane didn't blow them all down, so we don't have to climb over trees to go where we're going. Mighty pretty. This is rattlesnake country, by the way. Look, I had no ideas they would be hogs here. I mean, we can't shoot one, but it's no pig track right there. That's all I managed to see during the February pig hunting. Yep, there's a sign right there. The little joker was rooting around. How about that? Up here on a hill. Look like somebody used to live here a long time ago. Piece of Indian pottery there. See the design on it? Y'all see that? There's another piece right there. Can't keep that kind of stuff on public land. I have a whole lot of private land I can look on, but right here you got to put it back down. Now it's got me looking. That one piece kind of jumped out at me. I don't know what you call that plant, but I've seen Ryan Gill and Thad Beckham make string out of that, a bowstring out of it actually. But one thing you do when you're out here and there's these kind of pines walking around, I'm enjoying the day shooting a bow, but I'm also scouting for deer. And I mean, you know, if you see some deer sign, you take note of it. There's another trail going in. But crab apples right here in this kind of place here will pay off for you. And you know, I've heard people say that they've seen hogs on crab apples. I've never, my entire hunting career, I've never seen a hog on crab apple trees. Never seen them eat a crab apple. They may root under the tree there after whatever, but it ain't nothing to do with the crab apple. But the deer love them, especially you get in a kind of a big dry place like we're on right here. Good place if you can find a crab apple in here. And this is crab apple country. This is the kind of place they're in here. See the big clear cut over there where they cut all them trees with the lean and they cut them all down. The white oak right there. I'll be dog. I didn't bring my snake boots today. It's warming up. Used to be an old farm. See the barbed wire? It's warming up and I gotta be careful not to get on the snake. And there's pig sign right here too. Look at that. How about that? Come on, Dave. Oh, look at what a trail going through there. Oh my goodness. We're definitely gonna look at that. Come on. The old scrape. Actually got a track in it, see it? White oak right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Talking about a bow hunting spot right there. Real tight quarters. And I'd actually climb the the white oak itself. Another pole mark right there. This is fun. Y'all should be enjoying it too. We're looking at some pretty country, deer sign, and y'all's feet ain't hurting. Mine ain't either, actually. It's a good little walk. Crab apples. Look, we're just talking about that. Here's your crab apple tree here. Straggly bark at the bottom. The limbs get slick. See, it gets real scraggly bark up for a little ways. It gets about right there. See how the limbs get slick going out? And this jucker's in a beautiful place right there. Real limby. Top of it, just like a persimmon, you want one with a lot of limbs. It's in a really good place here. I see another white oak through there. There's another, this is not a crab apple. It looks like one, but it's not. Look at the hog sign on it right here. See the tooth marks off the bull hog? Rubbing his back on it. People mistake this tree here for a crab apple sometimes. It actually has a little bit of slick bark on it. It changes as well, but it's not crab apple. You can tell by it's more hard bark. And there's your crab apple over here with the shag bark. How about that? And we've shot the bow today a little bit. We found there's a big water oak right there. It actually, excuse me, you can see something under it. It no doubt made acorns. The ground still tore up under here. Mighty pretty. So we have found us a good white oak in a good place, and the crabapple for early season in a good place. Good deal. Let's keep walking and shoot some. Since I've left that crabapple tree, this is the 5th paw mark I've seen within, there's another one, within 50 yards. It's a pretty good spot here we're at. Kind of glad we came here now. You always find that better spot, always. You can see the woods got blowed up pretty good here from the hurricane. But you can't just quit hunting. You got to get out and get after them. It's just fun. Healthy to walk. This is a beautiful country here. I'm looking for crab apples now. And this tree here looks like a crab apple, but it is not. Got the scaly bark, but see, it never quits being scaly. It goes all the way out. It's got some kind of little blue fruit on it. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen nothing coming to eat it. We own some kind of, looks like it used to be like an old logging road or something. It's got a heck of a trail right down it too. But it's growed up thick on either side. And then the trail is thick in places. So it's shows potential for sure. A whole lot of potential. When's the last time you got out and walked around a little bit? It's good for you. Another gopher tortoise hole. Probably got an old armadillo living in it. Good and thick. Whenever it don't look thick, but when it greens up, it's gonna be some kind of thick. Paw mark right here. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's carry on. Alrighty, I've been shooting. I hadn't shot a whole lot of shots, probably 20. And every one of them I would have killed a deer or hog. And that's the way I look at things when I'm right here practicing. And I don't have to hit the exact spot I'm shooting at. In my mind, I say if I was a good shot, I'd have got the deer or the hog. I'm happy. And but I've been shooting to the left all morning a little bit. And the reason for that, I started with my tab and my finger's killing me. I can't shoot with my tab. If you follow my videos, I've talked about that. So I had this glove stuck in my quiver actually, and I like it. It's a good slick release, but the only thing I don't like is I don't know if you can see this, the fingertips stick out a little bit. I mean, it's tight on my hand, but they're kind of wide. I call it waddled. They wide and poke out a little bit, and what it does, it hits my anchor. Like when I hit anchor, I'm at anchor, but I'm more to the right than I would be sunk in with my tab. And moving this to the right makes my air go to the left a little bit. So I'm looking for the perfect glove still. I love the release I get from this one, the feel, and you can tell these bear paw gloves are made with some quality. But I simply do not like that big thing poking out right there. It makes me shoot a little bit. I mean, I'm sure I would get over it if I kept shooting, but I don't like it. So I'm still on the quest for the perfect glove. I'm thinking hard about trying one of those American leathers. I think that's what it's called. I noticed that they look to be more rounded on the fingertip. Even the Three Rivers glove, the Dura glove, I like it. It's not as much as this one as far as sticking out, but anyway, I'm shooting much better than what it's looking like right here. Every shot I've made, I've shot a little bit to the left, and it's simply from this glove being over. And I don't want to compensate and aim to the right. I want to pick at my spot and shoot at what I'm looking at. It's a beautiful day. It's done warmed up. Daisy Mae's mad with me there. I had to get on to her. She was just about to take off after a deer, and I had to holler at her to make her stop. And then when she come over there, I don't beat her or nothing like that, but I talk mean to her, and she's pouting over there now, about 20 yards away over there, looking away from me, hassling. Hey, come here. I got the best dog in the world. Come on over here. It's all right. Look at her. You can tell she's powdered up. Come on. Come on over here. She's happy now. I done petted her a little bit. We're gonna keep shooting a little bit. Walking around, I'm exploring up here. I've never been where I'm at right here, and I done found a white oak, a scrape line right there, and a crabapple. It's pretty good. Definitely come in here and check it out. Stuff like this on this hill is good. You can never tell. The swamp may flood during bow season and you can't even get in it. And these years ago when I first started bow hunting, I hadn't always hunted in the swamp. I first started bow hunting, I hunted in pine trees, WMAs, and there were no swamps, there were canals. And I killed a whole lot of deer up in pines like this. And hunting trails and live oaks. There'd be some live oaks out there. But I like this. This is fun. Beautiful country. You see a lot of deer, just getting them close to you is tough. But with the crabapple and the white oak, you might get them close. And that little, they cut in the corners. What they're doing is, I realize now as I look at it, why they're coming around that corner there. With all, it ended up being 11 scrapes in about 60 yards. That's pretty solid. And a couple rubs. All right, we'll carry on. Okay, we done found 2 more crabapple trees here. Look at that. It's about to bust out into some of the prettiest blooms you ever seen. They have some pretty blooms. And I think we already done beat the frost, so maybe we're good. This is in a good place too. And it's got an old paw mark under it right here. It's looking good. Usually you find one, look around, and you may see there's actually another one there. There's 3 right here in the little wad here. Always look around, you may find some more. It's looking a little piggish, ain't it? A big old bull hog doing that. See the hair marks right there? That's probably how thick his chest is from right there to right there. It's a big one. Here's his track. Look at that one hog track. Good gracious alive. Got him. That was a long one too. Little left. All right, y'all, we came down this cut off the top of a big hill here and got into an awful big boar track right here. I mean, he is a big one. Got big feet anyway. And I've noticed that them old big boars, they hang out up in these big thick places up here. We're not too far from the swamp, probably half a mile. But that's how he gets old up in here. Goes down there at night, or maybe an old sow drags him down there. Come on, Daisy. And that's how he gets old and sharp. I fully believe a big old boar hog is smarter than the smartest deer there are. Sharper. But been shooting a bow, having a good time, walking around with Miss Daisy, and spending time with the Lord, just enjoying a good day. This was fun. I'm getting the bugs out of my back quiver there. At one time I said I'd never hunt with one of these things. I may have said that a while ago when I started. But the more and more I took this thing, the more it's I'm getting used to it. Big wallow right here. That mud there ain't old. See that? Old big hog walling right here. But anyway, one day I may end up hunting with this thing a little bit. It's fun. I got where I can grab my arrows without even thinking about it. I'm pretty quick with my dogwood quiver, I'm gonna tell you that now. By no means am I slow with it. And it ain't about speed for me, it's just about ease of getting the arrow out. I can tell I ain't in good shape. I gotta get there. These hills are helping me out today, but they also making me have to catch my breath. I appreciate y'all watching my videos, following along. Ain't been a whole lot of hunting going on. The old damn trail there. I mean, some hunting going on, but no killing, but that'll come. You just gotta be persistent. Stay after them. Sooner or later, we'll find one that ain't too smart. Y'all keep the good Lord first. We'll see you next time. Daisy Mae, tell them bye.